Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thoth Tuesday. We've had some great cards lately, and I think the future is going to be very beautiful. We have some moments that we're going to have to go through, and I seen the black swan again. There is, and I think it was either China or Japan had to halt their stock market the other day because it was going to go down. So they had to halt trading. So you will start to see that going on here. And things are going to start to take a little bit of a different turn here. We will start to see it. So I'm going to keep positive and we're going to keep trucking along and working on ourselves and taking care of our families and taking care of our things that are going on in our world, right? We're going to stay in our own lane. I guess that's why I'm here, just to help people just to get through this because I prepared for this a long time ago. I've been preparing for this for a long time. And I guess I was meant to. All right. Now, the other day we had all kinds of sevens. We had so many sevens. And today, if you look at the date, it equals seven. Seven is wisdom, intuition, and divine connection. A reminder you are on the right path and you are in tune with your purpose, mission in life. Now, we had the ibis come back today. Probably pronouncing it wrong. It could be ibis, ibis, which is the Thoth, the head of the Thoth. And these birds, I showed a picture the other day that I had taken. And we had five the other day. I think it was five or six the other day that flew in. Yesterday, seven of them were here. And they were all over the yard again. And I thought, that's seven keeps coming up. So is seven our lucky number? So let's get started in this. Now we are playing a game. I noticed that people are starting to respond and I'm loving it. And the only reason I'm having you hit the likey button, it's the magic wish button, is because I want to see how many people are playing with their inner child and manifesting. So what we're doing is when you come in, hit the magic wish button, which is the like button. Okay. And when you make that magic wish, you make a wish, a small one, and try to practice manifesting it. It's like a manifestation wish. So, like I've been saying, if it's like a friend that hasn't called you in a long time and you want to hear from them, try to manifest it. Or you need $20 by Friday for gas and you don't know where you're going to get it. Manifest it. Let's try to play with this. Let's start small. Don't start crazy like $1 billion and retired in Fiji because I'll be there too. But I'm hoping we do that. We get that. But don't be crazy. Just practice with it. And we're playing right now because I want to see how many people are playing with their inner child and trying to manifest. So when you hit it, hit the likey button, the magic wish manifestation button. And when you hit it, make your wish. And then practice in your meditation in your day, repeating and manifesting it. Picture it, think about it, and manifest it. And we can. It's really interesting. I talk to a lady all the time at Walmart, and me and her chat, and she's really nice. And we had a nice discussion today. And she says, "Oh, connect with me on Facebook." I said, "Okay." So she wrote her name and everything down. I knew her first name. And I look at the name, and she's got the same last name as my married name. So, hey, you never know. And I said to my husband, I have this feeling she's an Aries, and I haven't found out her birth date yet, but I have this feeling she's an Aries. I'm a Leo, and I tend to really connect with Aries, and I connect kind of with everybody. The only ones I've ever had problems with were male Sagittariuses, and both my brothers were Sagittariuses. So I don't know what it is. Well, I'm the lion and they're the hunter. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I get along good with female Sagittariuses. It's just males, and a lot of them have pumped up ego. So maybe that's it. I don't care for people with pumped up ego. So the first card that we got, and this is the Dreams of Gaia Oracle. And this is a number 2, the maiden. Follow your dreams, discover your passions, focus on self-discovery, address self-imposed limits and restrictions, increase independence, Seek your own answers. Release feelings of fear and abandonment, craving attention, needing rescue. Express goals and desires. Be true to self and acting with empathy. This has like a transitional meaning and is a combination of the child and maiden, and how the maiden perceives the world and herself is influenced and shaped by the experiences of the child that she was, and transitions from childhood to early womanhood or manhood. The maiden could be man or woman. Let's not do the sex thing on this, okay? She is at the most vulnerable during this transition, for it is between childhood and adulthood that the seeds of self-esteem take firm root, grow, and blossom. If the child has been treated in a harsh manner or has been neglected, the maiden may feel lost and alone, unsure and uncertain, with no real sense of belonging and security. If she has faced ridicule and scorn, she may become timid and meek, afraid to speak or act independently, lest her actions give rise to anger in those around her. She may be overly dependent on others for guidance, validation, acceptance, and protection, and yet stimulously be afraid to trust those very same people. She may also feel compelled to use her body and blossoming sexuality to draw forth the love, affection, and attention she craves. Just as the bud of a flower can be harmed by frost or fail to thrive in unfavorable conditions, the maiden can also be harmed by neglect or by harsh words, ridicule, and mockery. The damage can be even greater if those words and deeds issue from someone she trusts and loves. Feeling of betrayal and abandonment can leave permanent psychological scars that influence her future choices. If the child who grows to become the maiden has been wounded, seeds of doubt and insecurity, low self-esteem, and self-worth may take root. Over time, those seeds grow and give rise to a self-limiting and restricting mindset, and patterns of behavior develop that can have a destructive influence from inception until death. Conversely, the child who is nurtured and loved may grow to be the confident and sure-footed maiden. Her sense of self is positive and affirming, and so she moves out into the world with a carefree step, more inclined to seek out and follow her own path instead of being directed or shepherded by another. Do you hesitate to speak your truth for fear you will be laughed at? Do you find yourself in constant need of approval? Are you unable to trust both in yourself and others? Are you dreaming of rescue, that someone will suddenly appear and change your circumstances? It is the innocent, yet self-aware and confident maiden who walks the path before her without fear. When she appears in the reading, she, like the child, asks that you release those feelings that limit and restrict, especially those born of unkind words and actions of others. Stand tall, devote time to the experiences in life that bring you deep personal pleasure and satisfaction. Do so knowing that your path and those activities to which you devote your time and interest are not for others to determine, question, or judge. Do not allow a fear of being rejected prevent you from knowing and being true to yourself. That is a great message for a lot of us, because I think we are all the kids by the side of the road. I think a lot of us, I would say there is probably 10% in this world that had a beautiful, happy childhood without trauma. I had a very loving family, but I have trauma in my childhood. I think a lot of us do, and especially women. Women have been hurt a lot in this world, and it's actually sad. And I'm not saying men haven't, not at all, but women can be, especially young girls, can be very taken advantage of. With the maiden card, we got the King of Swords, ambition, ambitious, ambition. And we got this the other day. Look to the facts before you make a decision. Fairness, balance, decision, strength, justice, and support. This man is clever and is often a strong leader in a professional career. He's a great strategist with charm and ambition, but can exert pressure too, as he's impatient to succeed. He can be relied upon to offer calm, logical judgment. An additional meaning is that legal issues need your attention just now. If this king comes up as the U card in your reading, a logical approach, this is the time for mental agility rather than emotional. So this is telling you that you have your inner child to work on, and it has a lot of trauma that it has to release. But sometimes on your day-to-day journey, you have to use the adult and not the inner child. You have to deal with things as they come. Because, it's interesting how the maiden talked about a hero. We got the 12, the 3, the hero, which 12 is 3, and it's the divine. And that is all gold. That is all fire. She's got the bear. She's got the pigs. She's got daggers on both golden and the sun with the eye open. And I don't have my rings on today. I've been running all morning, so haven't been prepared the last couple days, but I know I need to get on and give you guys these messages. So I'm jumping on to give you guys these messages. She's got the royalty, the purple right there, and her eyes are wide open and they're blue. And so is the bear. He is indigo blue eyes and indigo blue up here. This is an amazing card. It is the hero card. And what did she say? It said waiting on a hero. Guess what? You're the hero of your own story. I know where this card's going to go. I know what it's telling us. A person of noble qualities, ordinary people who do extraordinary things. A person who lies cannot be trusted, but another well-being before you own at this time. Accord others with respect and dignity. Avoid gossip. We had the gossip card the other day. We need to avoid that. An opportunity for redemption, give a second chance, and a wounded ego. This represents someone we all admire for their noble qualities and their courage and stuff. But the hero, don't wait on a hero because that will block you. He represents a need to perform good deeds in order to increase one's self-esteem or worthy in the eyes of others. He can be described as a wounded hero, one who needs to be told that he is a good by others. Sometimes, I know exactly where this reading is going. I seen the cards fly out in my midnight meditation last night. And I'm like, yeah, well, where's that going to go? Where is that going to go? I know exactly where it's going now because I know what cards we got. And we can't be the wounded hero right now. And I get it's telling you that this low self-esteem and this stuff lingers from your past childhood. And if anybody told you that you weren't good enough, that was their opinion. And when you're a child, you perceive a lot of different stuff when people say things. But like I said, when I look at it now, my perception is so much different than things when I was a child. So if you really think about that, maybe that traumatic experience, and look at the perception on it differently as an adult, and think of what was my learning experience, because it might have been something on your path, that your mission. He can be described as a wounded hero, one who needs to be told that he is good by others. Sometimes it is because he cannot see the good within himself, and sometimes it is because he craves the attention. It feeds an emptiness or lack within. Whether his low self-esteem opinion is born of past mistakes that caused others pain or harm, or if it is born of mistreatment and wounds inflicted upon him by others, the hero is often weighed down by feelings of blame, guilt, shame, and fear. And the only way he thinks he can usage those feelings is by performing deeds that earn him praise and glory. When others value him, he can pretend. He can once more value himself. Unfortunately, until the hero can forgive himself or those who hurt him, he will not find peace. He is doomed to go on one quest of salvation after the next. The hero comes to ask you to look to your reasons for helping others. Are your actions inspired by love and compassion or shame and guilt? Are you helping others because you genuinely want to help? Or are you helping others because helping them and earning their praise and gratitude makes you think better of yourself? It could be said that if the outcome, helping someone in need, is the same regardless of the motivation, then it matters not. It is, however, not a question of changing the outcome, but in allowing the wounded hero within to make peace with the past. Have you embraced behavior that is less than honorable, caused hurt to another because you may have lied or deceived them? Have you ever been disloyal or unfaithful? Have you hurt someone innocent and now move through life with feelings of regret or remorse weighing you down? We all have those moments when our behavior and actions have been questionable. We have all disappointed others. We have all done wrong. Guilt, shame, and self-loathing are the tools with which we punish ourselves. They are not the tools of the hero, but instead the tools of a jailer or torturer. The hero comes to tell you that it is time to put those tools aside and to rescue yourself. Only your acceptance and forgiveness will set you free. Forgive your past, be merciful, and embody the compassion of the hero you strive to be. I love that meaning today because when we got the maiden, and I read it the way I read it because I felt that someone needed to hear that. And then we got and I said, we have to be our own hero. And then I read the hero, that part of the hero, with the ambition. The ambition is telling us that, we have to be ambitious about that because then with the hero, we got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, we got this was a great reading, everybody. I mean, this is change. And, that's telling it. The maiden is telling you that I have been through so much as a child, maybe more than others. And then the hero is coming up and it's telling you, I understand, but don't walk around the wounded hero. You have to forgive within. You have to step in your light because, and we got the ambition with the maiden. So you need the ambition to get through the wounded hero part because then you'll be ready for the 8 of Cups, which is change. Follow your heart and go forward. Yeah, that's beautiful. So for anybody that's out there hurting and they have trauma from the past, I get it. I've had trauma from the past. I've had people in my life that have had trauma from the past. It may not be the same trauma as you, and I may not get your trauma, but I get my trauma. And that's all that matters. And when we hang on to the trauma, I released my trauma in my when I went through the dark night of the soul. I released it with love and broke the contract. Not that I forgive anything that happened, okay? And not so much I forgive it, but I know it's not like I'm going to be friends or anything, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm going to say, "Oh, I love you so dearly." No. There's a boundary there now, but I got over it. And I think all of us can put boundaries on something that we've been traumatized with and get over it. Now, with the change, we got the Ace of Pentacles. We've been getting the Ace of Pentacles. Because guess what? We're going into the Jubilee, the prosperity. Turtles live for a long time, and they're very lucky. Maximize your good fortune and make your money work for you. You deserve it. It's time to make a wish, financial decision. Money is coming. You receive a reward or gift, or you see an opportunity to generate more income through new work or personal projects. Or in relationships. Yes, prosperity card we are going to get. So yeah, it's always darkest before the dawn. And we will have our dawn because we got the Father card again, number 5, which is change. The center power within. Time for decision action, a source of strength, not fear. What did your father teach you? Step up and take charge, guided instructions and inspired confidence. Be interested and supportive, not critical. The buck stops with you. Fulfill your obligations, allow others their autonomy. Share all tasks and responsibilities. Step out of the Stone Age. This symbolizes the need to step up, take charge, and lead the way. If you are the head of the household, there are certain responsibilities that come with the position. If your position is one that involves children, it is your responsibility to set a good and positive example. Guide them, instruct them, and inspire confidence within them. This is not the time to burden those in your care or charge with your troubles or your children in your care with adult issues. Now is one of those times when you have to carry your burdens alone or share them with someone who is in a real position to help. If your choice is to delegate, you'll do best by playing an active role in overseeing progress and making sure everything runs smoothly. The Father card says that you are the teacher and guide, and those in your charge have less experience and understanding. Therefore, understand that if you do choose to delegate and something goes awry, you are ultimately responsible for the outcome. The buck stops with you. If there are details or information that you need to provide in order to fulfill an obligation or responsibility to others, now is the time to get everything in order. He has messages that relate to control and imposing orders too. I mean, there's a lot with the Father card, but I think there is a lot with this reading because we got another 5, which is the High Priestess or High Priest, excuse me, with the Father card, which is interesting because that's wisdom. My father was very intelligent. My father gave me a lot of wisdom, and either a mother or a father could have gave you a lot of wisdom. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you towards a new educational path, belief, or teacher. This is unity, marriage, values, authority, ceremonies, beliefs, traditions, and education. And father is all about that. So it's good. And the 5s are coming up. And 5 is change. But 5 is also a divine message, and we've had divine messages coming through. Because we got number 13, which is a 4, Queen of Fire, another fire. Be optimistic and enthusiastic, engage and stimulate all senses. Give your full attention, be focused and confident. Take pleasure in life, don't second guess yourself, hold your head up high, avoid petty behavior. This is a strong, powerful woman. She is someone who is not afraid to go after that which she desires most. She is focused and determined and very optimistic. Those around her find her charismatic and engaging. Her warm and expansive nature draws people to her like moths to a flame. She is also a very primal, sensual woman. She engages her senses in all that she does. She is the type of person who will always look you in the eye, will reach out and touch your hand and listen closely, giving you all her attention. She savors life like it is a glass of fine wine and velvety dark chocolate. She is vibrant, alive, and unforgettable. She has the power to change your life in the moment you first meet her. Her independent nature makes her a natural leader, not a follower. Her confidence and self-assured manner has her achieving all that she sets her mind to. And because she is so embracing and kind and not interested in competing with anyone, she is loving by many. She's loved by many. A natural extrovert. She loves being the center of attention, but she also gives her attention in equal measures. Yeah, that is a good okay. When the Queen of Fire appears in your reading, she is asking you to be optimistic and positive. Now it is time to focus on the pleasures of life and enjoying what you do. Be bold and be daring, be fearless. Now is not the time to second guess yourself or allow doubts to prevent you from acting upon an idea or plan that you know will bring positive change and growth to your life. She also suggests that you seek out a Queen of Fire type if you need help. She has a vast network of friends and associates, and she is only too happy to point you in the right direction. If you are looking for aid, don't be afraid to ask for her guidance. This queen is the kind of person who takes just as much delight in another's success as she does in her own. The Queen of Fire symbolizes living a full life and being fulfilled, present in every moment. Live a sensory life. Stimulate your senses, all of them. See, hear, listen, touch, taste. Your senses are a true gift. Put them to use. I just mentioned the senses the other day too, and she's got all the fire going on in this card. She's got the golden felines, the beautiful purple and pink and green butterflies. She's basically blind, and this is a crystal, but her source is watching over her big time. And we got the 9 of Wands with that, and that's defense. Protect what is yours by all means, but free up your thinking. Create some mental space to plan for the future. This is determination, challenges, sacrifices, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear. We have to watch the fear and the childhood stuff that's coming up. I think we all need to work on. If we have that in the back of our mind still, we need to work on it. You have to release it with love, break the contract, and just release it. Now, what's interesting is I don't think we've ever got this card. I don't remember pulling this card at all. We got the 3, which is divine. The 3, the Queen of Ocean. And this is abundance. It's time to grow and evolve. Enjoy and invest time in your relationship, your home, your spiritual practice, and new creative projects. This is growth, nurturing, home, love, fertility, comfort, and generosity. And she's got a beautiful crystal wand. We are going to get the Jubilee. We are going to get the abundance. And I have another card. I forgot about again. It fell into the book. I'm glad I'm keeping this list because midnight meditation, and then I put them away in the books and I pull them out and I can remember most of them, but I want to make sure I get them all how they came out because that is the message how it needs to be. This is a beautiful card, especially with getting the abundance card. And the maiden card, which is the lack of our confidence after we've went through so much. This is the 4 of water. You are beautiful. Be aware of weaknesses, but focus on strength. Mistakes, an opportunity to learn. Let go of the idea of perfection. Love yourself for who you are. Happiness at another's expense, the emotional cost of your actions. The 4 of water before you with quite confidence and awareness. Despite his scared appearance, he sees only beauty when he looks at his reflection. A gentle smile curves his lips as he regards himself with kindness and understanding. Yeah, if you look at this card, he's got 2 faces here with the 3rd eye over it, and he's got 1 eye gone. He's got 1 eye. He's got his 3rd eye covered with a golden seashell. And as the light, the energy is coming out of his crown, it's going into this, and all he sees is the beauty. He doesn't see the ugly. Despite, let's see, he has many weaknesses, and during his lifetime has made many mistakes, and yet he chooses to see the lessons he has learned and forgive himself instead of holding on to feelings of shame, regret, and guilt. Every scar makes him more beautiful, and every mistake presents him with opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become wiser. Like all of us, he has many strengths to balance out his weaknesses. And it is these strengths on which he chooses to focus. He believes he is deserving of both love and happiness. And even when life offers an experience that scars, he refuses to allow hurt or disappointment to erode his self-belief or close his heart. This does not mean that he is blind to his flaws. Rather, he accepts them for what they are, parts of a whole that is imperfect and perfect at the same time. The Four of Water arrives in your reading to ask whether you look at yourself with less love than you should. Do you see only your flaws and imperfections and feel as if you should apologize for having them, instead of seeing them as something that gives you depth and character? Those flaws and scars and imperfections are aspects of your nature that make you truly beautiful. You would shine like the sun if you would accept them and forgive them and allow them to simply be a part of who you are. It is time to let go of the idea that to be perfect is to be without flaw. Stop looking for perfect relationships, the perfect idea or creation, the perfect career, the perfect opportunity. Every relationship, every idea or creation, every career path or every opportunity has flaws, imperfections, and the potential to fail or go awry. Re- Release that perfection paradox state that exists only when there is peaceful acceptance and unconditional love for those scars, weaknesses, and flaws. Perfection is only achieved in seeing, accepting, and loving the flaws, knowing that they are an undeniable necessary part of the beautiful magical whole. The Four of Water comes to ask that you release any feelings of the inadequacy or discomfort. You are in the moment, everything you are meant to be, and so much more. Love yourself without condition. Ah, I love this reading. I so needed this reading. I think you guys needed this reading too. Wow. I love that part that says, undeniable, necessary part of the beautiful, magical whole. Ah, I love that. And with that, we got the Five of Wands, and that's completion. Become the observer. You'll soon know who needs your help. However, try not to heal everybody. Focus on yourself too. This is the card of oh, it's competition. Ah, I thought it was the completion card. That's why you need to become the observer. Okay, I got it. We'll get it. Become the observer. You'll soon know who needs your help. However, try not to heal everybody. Focus on yourself too. This is the card of competitions and tests. You may also be feeling overwhelmed by other people, other people's opinions. In family, this five can show demanding children, and at work, colleagues who talk first, usually over you. So it's a fight to get heard. An additional meaning is dealing with a deluge of emails, phone calls, and meetings that threaten to pull you in one too many directions. So yeah, become the observer and see who needs you the worst before you go crazy. Posturing, ego, pride, debate, test, opinions, communication, and overload. So we got the beautiful card and the competition card, which it said, don't listen to other people's opinions. That was the Oceanic Tarot that I did the clarifying. Now we have the Practical Magic. This is a big book. This is a nice book. And we got a number 3 again, the Divine. Feel your emotions, Lady of Water. Now, I'm seeing that there is some emotions going on today. I am feeling it. I've seen it already a few times, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling some emotions going on today. I'm feeling it. Whoever is here that's emotional, I'm feeling it. Get in touch that is going to watch this whenever they see it. It's I can feel your energy. I can feel quite a few energies. Get in touch with how you're really feeling so you can tap into your intuition, be empowered, and react from a place of love, not fear. When you are in touch with your emotions, you are more empathetic, making you a better friend, partner, and coworker, and more able to communicate your needs, which will increase your own happiness and improve all your relationships. Connecting more deeply with your emotions will also enhance your intuitive abilities, helping you to trust your instincts and start hearing the inner voice that's trying to communicate with you about the yearning of your heart. Listen to the wisdom. Oh, listening to this wisdom will ensure you are living your purpose and potential. It also allows you to more fully appreciate the positive in your life and know they will sustain you through the more difficult moments. Emotional awareness will also increase your ability to make faster, more effective decisions, take advantage of opportunities and experiences, improve your well being, open you up to new ideas, and teach you about yourself and what you want to achieve. Drawing this card suggests that you may be disconnected from your emotions and that it is time to tune in and really feel them. When life is busy, work is stressful, and things all seem too much, it's easy to lose touch with how you really feel. It can be tempting to gloss over your emotions or bury things because you think they're not important or you'll have time to deal with them later. But while denial and avoidance may save you some pain in the short term, they are ultimately disempowering and can lead to depression, irritability, exhaustion, stress, and anger. They can also prompt you to make matters worse, like using jokes to hide your insecurities or responding angrily when you're actually sad and in need of comfort. Denial doesn't make the feelings go away either, it just suppresses them, which can lead to numbing activities, stress symptoms such as fatigue or pain, and a spiral of emotion resistance. If instead of denying or repressing your feelings, you can acknowledge and express them, you'll be kinder, calmer, and more connected to yourself. Recognize your emotions and how they affect you, boost self-awareness and self-confidence, improves relationship, and fosters more honest and appropriate reactions. Allow yourself to sit with your feelings as you begin to process and work through them. You will build inner strength as well as compassion for yourself and others. Being connected to your emotions will also help you understand your own behavior and act and respond from a place of consideration and clarity. When you refuse to acknowledge an emotion, you'll avoid situations that will make you feel it, which means saying no to wonderful opportunities. Stop hiding and denying. Instead, embrace and acknowledge. All feelings pass, and the difficult ones just make the joyful and love filled ones even sweeter. That was a nice card. And I have this feeling that there's a lot of emotions running out there. This is emotions running like water on this card. She is holding the golden cup, though, as you see. So that is change, and we can't stay in all this emotions. I want you to really take heed on what these cards are telling you. Oh, this coffee tastes so good. I got some new creamer today, caramel vanilla. It is so good. I don't like sweets too much, but I like anything caramel. Okay. I am going to read this one because this one will top off this message because somebody out there needs to hear this. And this is a true statement for everybody. This is a number 34, which is another 7. We've had a lot of 7s lately. You are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. It is often the very people who recognize their own uniqueness who feel lonely or like outsiders. Having recognized their otherness and wanting to live according to it, They make the mistake of thinking that other people will not understand or want anything to do with them. However, this is an illusion born of past experiences with its roots in childhood, or perhaps even much earlier. These experiences have served to strengthen you, helping you to recognize your uniqueness and to live it to the full. You are now reached the point on your soul path where you will find the strength within you to banish these illusions and find the truth that lies behind them. It is the people who remain true to their nature who change this world, making it a more joyful, peaceful, and colorful place. Celebrate yourself and your individuality and give it more space in your life. Be crazy, be brave, be yourself, and live your differences. Your uniqueness will give you a gentle dignity and irresistible charisma. If you are ready to accept yourself just as you are, you will discover wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. Accept that you are unique, acknowledge your otherness or difference, and in so doing, become fulfilled and free. Give yourself space and allow yourself to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Everything in your past has matured into wisdom, allowing you to live according to your creative nature. Be the embodiment of joy, be magnificent and free, and exclude everything and everyone standing in your way. Do it now and without delay. Your helpers for the next 21 days. The power animal is the phoenix. The herbal essence oil is the patchouli. The healing crystal is the peridot, and the number is a 7. This has been a beautiful message for some people that need it. And she's all in pink. She is just as beautiful and purity as that pink, perfect pink. She's perfect. She's got her own uniqueness. Her flaws are her own, not yours, not anyone else's. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of your life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of number 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. That is a beautiful message. And I think everybody is perfect in their own way. And like I said, your flaws are not to be pointed out by anyone else. They're your own uniqueness. They're yours, not theirs. And you have to remember when somebody gives you something, it's their opinion. That's it. And there's sometimes opinions like that, they don't count. Not in my book. Uh, we got the peacock. This is the messenger oracle. And it says, let go of the old. And it's gold and green. It's changing from the green Federal Reserve to the gold for us. That's the old going out with the new. Are you holding on to beliefs and notions that no longer serve you? Are you blocking your own growth and forward momentum because you fear to end a chapter in your life? It is time to release all that you hold onto that no longer serves. It is time to say goodbye to all that no longer has a place or purpose in your life. It is time to have an emotional or physical spring clean. It is time to let go of the past so you can be open to what the future may bring. That's a great message for us. Because holding on to bad past memories is not what we need to do. The good past memories, yes. The bad, you need to release it. Here's another gold and green. Share your thoughts. And it's the dragon. We had a dragon the other day. Wow, look at the colors on these. Go from green to gold, Federal Reserve to gold, Federal Reserve to gold. The money system's gone. We're going to go to gold. I can feel it. Okay. You have hopes, dreams, goals, and ideas. Do not guard your ideas jealously, nor keep them locked within for fear that another may steal them or offer ridicule instead of support. It is time to share your vision, tell Great Spirit and Gaia of your dreams and hopes so they may send you what you need. Speak of your dreams to others, connect with those who share your goals and hopes, for they may be able to help you release your dreams sooner. Um, that's great. I like these cards today, and they're all going to that. And see, and you know what's interesting about this? See yourself in nature. But, you know, he's a young boy. He's young. And he's got a green leaf around his neck. He's obviously some kind of forest creature, like a fairyland forest creature. And it looks like he's got a crystal here on his armband. You were born of man and woman. But humanity is born of the natural world. Now it is time to reconnect. Look out into the natural world, explore your world, and you will see who you are. Peel away all judgment and dogma born of man, and see your truest nature mirrored in the beautiful world around you. See that your emotions are like the weather, and that your senses reach into the sky and earth like the branches and roots of the tree. See yourself in nature and nature within yourself. I really like that card because I think we all need to get out in nature more. Now, we have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. That coffee tastes so good today. And these were interesting when they come out. And I thought, Direction Guardian, choose your path. And this has the eagle, higher perception, the lion, that would be strength. And the bull would be probably strength too. And this is the sheriff, that's love. I remember this card. We got this. I thought it was a little kid with wings and it's a sheriff. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go, when we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show the angels can appear in many guises and guides us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectation for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there is a decision to be made, and in particular, if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up and choose with your heart. I agree on that. We so many times just go with the flow. And I don't think that's a good idea because we also got the animal guardian, trust your instincts. And she's got the owl over her head, the the panther right here. She's got the raven right here. And let me tell you something interesting about all these ravens that are up here. And she's got the fawn, the stag right there, the baby she's protecting. When those ibis came yesterday, we had a raven come in with them, and it flew into the tree and was squawking at them. which I thought was really interesting. My husband pointed it out. And I said, wow. Okay, so we got Thoth sending me a message, and we've just had ravens all over the cards, and now we have a raven sending me a message. And now we're getting animal instinct. So pay attention to your outside world, because you might be getting messages like me outside my window and not paying attention to it. I pay attention to everything out there. I'm out there all the time walking the ground with my bare feet. Trust the power animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. The animal guardian is the card that represents the angel of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicines that can support you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of the animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energies within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. The animal guardian card depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spiritual realm. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. Um, I really like those messages today because we got the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of the earth who bring the medicine of healing, grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with a dream catcher, shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful response, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. I like that. We've got one more card. And when this card popped out, I'm thinking, why are we getting this card? And then we got the hero card. And, the wounded warrior, the wounded hero. And now we got warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. Inspired by the Maori, the indigenous people of the Aotearoa, New Zealand, this card summons the warrior within. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love. The warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself even if you don't think you love yourself, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous. The steps you take to protect yourself are, in fact, acts of fierce love. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness ahead or head on. If you're experiencing fear at this time, Know that this means whatever is going on, it's important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you are being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. I think that's a great thing, especially when we got the wounded hero, because if somebody's a wounded hero, they got to learn to pull their warrior out. Now, what's interesting about these cards is we got two on each one. And I'm going to do this one first, the Divine Masters Oracle. Because of the messages. That's how they came out, so that's how I'm going to read it. Now, we know what's going on in this world right now, and I thought this was interesting that we got this card because this is Joan of Arc. Sacred activist, do not be afraid, stand up for your beliefs. We just got the warrior card. Joan of Arc is a Roman Catholic saint and French heroine who is widely loved and respected for her role during the Siege of Orleans in the 15th century during the Hundred Years' War, when she was a warrior helping to push the English out of France. Joan is reported to have been a visionary who encountered Archangel Michael and various saints from the age of 13 onward. Through these encounters, she developed the strength and courage that led her at the age of 17 to experience the voice of God telling her to expel the English from France. And although there were challenges along the way, she was able to lead the French to victory at Orleans. The warrior within. Don't be afraid of being your most authentic self. Don't be afraid of the passion that is moving through you. Don't be afraid of the power and gifts that you are born with. Right now, there is a huge opportunity for you to stand up for what you know and what you believe. You might feel as though the world is against you, but there's something in your spirit that is telling you not to give up. If you feel unrecognized or misunderstood, don't let this lack of validation get between you and what you know is right. Today's message is a message of confirmation. You are on to something, and it's important that you don't pull back. Keep going, keep driving, and keep pushing because your truth will prevail. The greatest support you can have is the support of the universe. Call in the light of God and the angels and stand strong in your beliefs because the challenge you are facing is an opportunity to understand the purpose of your life. Believe, trust, go. Speaking of go, got a lot of green. You notice we got a lot of green and gold? Well, the other day somebody posted, which I started thinking about that when we got these two cards. This one's all green. Almost. And then we got these two. You know, the king is got cancer. And the other day, they had it all lit up with green lights. Green means go. Is it time to go? Is it go time? You know they're not going to bring the Jubilee until Mr. T comes back. They're not going to give Big Dummy any credit at all. Okay. Now I just lost that page because I showed you guys the cards. Give me a second. Wait, what did I just say? Hang on. Gotta be around here somewhere. We had him the other day. This is stay grounded and rooted and grounded. We got to get back to the earth. We all know it. He's got the green. He's got the angel wings. There's our white feathers, our guardian angels. And there's the green again. And you know we need to get grounded. You need to go out in the earth. Because we got Melzadek. Divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your visions through study. Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiated all the heart teachers who came after him. He is mentioned in several texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls and also in the Kabbalistic text, the Zohar. You know, I don't remember learning any of these words in English class. He is an ancient gatekeeper of light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spirit path take the initiatory steps to align with the light. He is the leader of a spiritual group called the Order of Melchizedek, a divine order of light beings, angels, and masters, including Archangel Michael and Jesus. He worked in congregation to bring light and energy to the world. These beings are the keepers of Christ's light and Holy Spirit energy. You are being encouraged to dive into spiritual study. Don't skim the surface, go deeper, for there's important information out there that will support you in taking your path and skill to the next level. There's a good chance that you may want to get out there with what you know. But the universe wants you to study a little more before taking a leap into the unknown. When you study, you demonstrate how committed you are to the spiritual path. And when you are committed to the universe will present you with opportunities that will take you further along the path and toward a feeling of fulfillment and purpose. If you're intending to work in a particular field, ask yourself if there's anything you need to read up on or study first. If so, or if something springs to mind, take note, as this is your next step. I think that's a great message for us, all of us, because we did get Michael and Faith, Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. Archangel Michael is one of the best known and most trusted angels across the cosmos. He is the leader of God's protective legion of angels and works tirelessly to guard all those who call on him for protection from lower vibrational forces and negativity. Archangel Faith is his twin flame. As her name suggests, his powerful feminine archangel helps us move into a deeper state of faith and trust, both in our higher power and in the goodness that runs through humanity itself. Both of these angelic beings are created a powerful force field around you so that you can feel safe to be yourself and maybe reveal some of the tender aspects of yourself and your spiritual talents. For the most part, Michael and Faith are with every light worker that walks the planet, and just by thinking of them, we invoke their protection. The universe needs you. Where you are now is where you are most needed. Consider yourself strategically placed. Even if where you are is less than ideal, know that there is an opportunity there to align with purpose and meaning. If you are experiencing a dark cloud of uncertainty or fear, call in Michael and Faith to light the way. If you have been asking to be shown your life purpose, know that where you are right now and what you are facing will help you be of greater service. Your life is destined to be aligned to spirituality and higher purpose. And this particular challenge is actually the moment when you break through into a greater understanding of who you are and why you are here at this specific time. I love those messages. I love all the messages. My husband says you love all the messages. Not always. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like the tower moments and stuff, but usually with what's going on, I know we're going to have some tower moments, but I think they're going to be for the better of us. Now we got 2 cards in the Gateway of Light activation. And I usually only get 1 on each of these, and 2 cards come out, or 3 cards come out of that one and 2 out of this one. So I keep them. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. The halls of learning, also sometimes known as the Great Halls, are an etheric retreat dedicated to the spiritual knowledge that, excuse me, my hair is driving me crazy. They are training space for all souls, including those on earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years, and have been described as a giant, somewhat Gothic university building with marble flooring, spiral staircases, and tall bookcases. Some have said these halls are home to the Akashic records, while others have wondered if they are connected to the halls of Amenti. I can confirm that these are actually two different retreats. Ultimately, this etheric retreat is an ancient mystery school, and it is particularly powerful clairvoyant abilities. If this gateway comes to you often, it brings confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening. Also, if the idea of an ancient mystery school is the astral realm seems familiar, there's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or even between incarnations. These great halls are held within the heart of Source and are projection of the divine mind's infinite intelligence. When you visit them, we are connecting directly with the wisdom of Source. You are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances, or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you are still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey. So much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The halls of learning gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Yeah, I think all of our spiritual gifts are developing at this time. And I thought this one was great because we have had angels around us a lot. Angelic frequencies, angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. The angelic frequency is the energy of the angels in the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to serve devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. We've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels are the heartbeats of Source, and so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected to the heart of God. Ooh, I love this card. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequency pouring down to light upon our life. This image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel before we were in this life. We danced across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected. And since then, our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. Angels are drawing close at this time. So be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance. Got the abundance card and blessings at this time, and you have been making choices that are not just for your own good, greater good, but for that of those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. I love this reading today, and I really think that these cards have been really guiding us through all this turmoil and chaos. And if we listen to what they're saying, really listen, 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 hear, hear, we will hear what we need to hear when we need to hear it. And you may not hear anything today that you needed to hear. Tomorrow you might. Or you may have heard one that really, really helped you out. And, you know, all I can say is I was guided to do this and I stepped out of the box and I came on video and I started this for you all and for me, for all of us, for the whole collective. I love everybody and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.